Welcome to Medsolves Medical channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon for more breaking updates. The pharmacy profession is undergoing a seismic transformation. What was once a stable, predictable career path is now being reshaped by forces both inside and outside the industry. Technology, economics, and shifting patient needs are all converging to redefine what it means to be a pharmacist in the 21st century. For decades, the path was clear. Study hard, graduate from pharmacy school and step into a respected role at a community pharmacy. Generations of pharmacists followed this route, serving their neighborhoods and building lifelong relationships with patients. But today, that certainty is fading fast. The landscape is shifting beneath our feet, leaving many to question what the future holds. The traditional retail pharmacy model is crumbling, with store closures and layoffs affecting not just pharmacists, but also the communities that rely on them for essential care. Patients are feeling the impact as wait times grow and access to medications becomes less reliable. This isn't just about jobs, it's about the future of healthcare itself. Pharmacists are vital members of the healthcare team, and their evolving roles will shape how care is delivered for years to come. Students now wonder if pharmacy is still a safe bet, while mid-career pharmacists feel the ground shifting beneath them. Many are asking, should I adapt, or is it time to move on? In boardrooms and hospital corridors, leaders are making decisions that will shape pharmaceutical care for decades. These choices will determine not only where pharmacists work, but also how they contribute to patient outcomes. The profession is splitting in two directions. Retail pharmacy faces closures and layoffs, while hospitals, clinics, and specialty practices are hiring and expanding their teams. New opportunities are emerging, but so are new challenges. This is a structural realignment, not a passing trend. The very foundation of pharmacy is being rebuilt, and those who adapt will help shape its future. We'll explore the history that brought us here, the data that reveals where we're headed, and the expert opinions that illuminate the path forward. Understanding these forces is crucial for anyone invested in the profession. Our goal is to map out the new world of pharmacy for those at a career crossroads, whether you're a student, a practicing pharmacist, or someone considering a change. The profession isn't dying. It's being reborn. New roles, new technologies, and new ways of serving patients are emerging every day. Understanding this shift is essential for anyone connected to pharmacy. The choices you make now will shape your career and the care you provide. The decisions made today by individuals, institutions, and policymakers will define the profession for decades to come. The stakes have never been higher. Let's chart this new era together, embracing change and forging a future where pharmacy continues to thrive and serve. Pharmacists have long been pillars of healthcare, serving as the bridge between patients and their medications. Their role has evolved significantly over the centuries, adapting to the changing needs of society. Once known as apothecaries, these early pharmacists crafted remedies by hand, using their extensive knowledge of herbs and natural ingredients to create treatments tailored to individual patients. Their deep knowledge and personal touch made them trusted community figures, often serving as the first point of contact for health concerns. The 20th century brought about a seismic shift in the profession. With the advent of mass-produced drugs, pharmacists transitioned from compounders to dispensers, focusing more on the distribution of pre-manufactured medications. The corner drugstore became a retail hub, emphasizing volume and efficiency over personalized care. Pharmacies became bustling centers of commerce, where the primary goal was to fill as many prescriptions as possible. Patient counseling and personalized care took a back seat to the demands of managing inventory and processing prescriptions quickly. For many years, this model provided stable jobs and broad access to essential medications, ensuring that communities had reliable sources for their pharmaceutical needs. However, the landscape is changing once again. Automation and economic pressures are eroding the traditional retail role of pharmacists. Machines now handle many of the routine tasks, and economic constraints are leading to reduced staffing levels. As chains cut staff and workloads rise, the creative and personal aspects of the job are fading, leaving many pharmacists feeling overworked and undervalued. Meanwhile, the complexity of medications has increased, requiring pharmacists to possess advanced clinical expertise to ensure safe and effective patient care. The profession is now splitting into two distinct paths. Routine dispensing is becoming increasingly automated, while clinical roles that require in-depth medical knowledge are expanding. Pharmacists are being pushed toward a more clinical, patient-focused future, where their expertise can be used to improve patient outcomes through direct care and consultation. The old retail model is breaking down, with many traditional pharmacies closing their doors as they struggle to compete in the modern market. A new, more dynamic era is emerging, where pharmacists are integral members of the healthcare team, using their specialized knowledge to provide comprehensive care and improve patient health. Retail pharmacy is in crisis. Chains are closing stores, cutting hours, and laying off staff to survive. Rite Aid's collapse was a warning shot. Thousands of jobs vanished overnight. Other chains are following suit, creating pharmacy deserts and flooding the job market. Declining insurance, reimbursements, online competition, and understaffing have fueled burnout and high turnover. Pharmacists are pressured to do more with less, shifting focus from patient care to metrics. The once stable retail job is now a source of anxiety and uncertainty. The numbers tell a stark story. In just 2 years, retail pharmacy lost over 13,000 jobs, a 9.5% drop. Pharmacist employment in retail is at its lowest in a decade. Rite Aid's liquidation and major chain downsizing are the main culprits. Small gains in supermarkets and mass merchants can't offset massive losses. The era of guaranteed retail pharmacy jobs is over. The market is correcting after years of overexpansion. For students and professionals, these trends can't be ignored. The future of pharmacy jobs is shifting away from retail. The question now, where are the new opportunities? While retail shrinks, hospitals are hiring. The landscape of pharmacy is evolving rapidly, and hospitals are at the forefront of this transformation. In 2024 alone, hospitals added nearly 7,000 pharmacist jobs, a 7% jump. This surge is driven by the increasing complexity of patient care and the need for specialized medication management. Hospital pharmacists are now integral to patient care, managing complex drug regimens and working alongside doctors and nurses. Their role extends beyond the pharmacy, involving direct patient interactions and collaborative decision-making. Their clinical expertise is in high demand as medicine grows more complex. Pharmacists are essential in ensuring the safe and effective use of medications, which is critical in a hospital setting where patients often have multiple health issues. Nearly a third of all pharmacists now work in hospitals, a record high. This shift reflects the growing recognition of the value that pharmacists bring to the healthcare team. Health systems are building specialty pharmacies to manage high-cost drugs and improve care. These pharmacies handle medications that require special handling, storage, and administration, ensuring patients receive the best possible treatment. Hospital pharmacy offers dynamic, respected roles with real impact on patient outcomes. Pharmacists are involved in everything from medication, therapy management to patient education, making a tangible difference in the lives of patients. The focus is shifting from dispensing speed to quality of care. Pharmacists are now more involved in clinical decision-making, ensuring that each patient receives personalized and effective treatment. Clinical pharmacists are reclaiming their roots as medication experts. They are pivotal in optimizing medication use, reducing errors, and improving overall patient outcomes. The hospital setting is now the profession's growth engine. With advancements in medical technology and an aging population, the demand for skilled hospital pharmacists continues to rise. For pharmacists, this is where the future lies. The opportunities for professional growth and development in hospital pharmacy are unparalleled. The clinical path is redefining the profession. As hospitals continue to expand their pharmacy services, pharmacists are finding new and exciting ways to contribute to patient care and the healthcare system as a whole. Follow the money, and you'll see the shift. Hospital and clinical pharmacists saw salaries rise over 2% last year. Retail pharmacists' pay barely budged, less than inflation, meaning real wages fell. Demand for clinical skills is driving up hospital pay. While retail jobs stagnate, the average pharmacist's salary remains high, but the growth is in clinical roles. Retail pharmacy is no longer the most lucrative or stable option. The financial incentive is clear: move toward hospitals and specialized care. The profession's center of gravity is shifting. For career security and better pay, clinical settings are the future. The smart move is to follow the money and the opportunity. Every upheaval creates winners and losers. Pharmacists with clinical training and specializations are thriving. Hospitals compete for their expertise. Patients benefit too, with better outcomes and safer care in integrated systems. But retail pharmacists face layoffs, stagnant wages, and tough transitions. Communities lose vital healthcare access when local pharmacies close, creating pharmacy deserts. The collapse of retail pharmacy is a public health issue, not just a professional one. The winners are those who adapt and upskill. The losers are those left behind by the old model. Experts agree, pharmacy's future is clinical, not retail. The old model is eroding under economic and clinical pressures. Hospitals are hiring more pharmacists to manage complex medications and capture new revenue streams. The profession must adapt. Change is inevitable. Growth is optional. Lifelong learning and new credentials are now essential. Retail's challenges will only intensify, so students and young pharmacists should focus on clinical roles. The future belongs to those who prove their value as part of the patient care team. Dispensing is no longer the main event. The profession's evolution is unstoppable. The pharmacy profession has changed permanently. Retail's decline and clinical's rise are undeniable. For students, the message is clear. Pursue clinical training, hospital internships, and residencies. Prepare for tomorrow's jobs, not yesterday's. For current pharmacists, adaptation is key. Expand your clinical skills, seek certifications, and explore new roles. Standing still is the riskiest move. The upheaval is pushing the profession toward more meaningful, patient-focused work. The best opportunities are for those who embrace change and lifelong learning. The future is challenging, but also more rewarding. Align your career with the new reality. The profession is being reborn. Be part of its next chapter. Your path in pharmacy starts with the choices you make today.